Luna was a cheerful girl with a laugh that could brighten anyone's day. She lived in a cozy little house at the edge of the Enchanted Forest, where birds sang and sunlight danced through the trees. Every day, she had exciting adventures with her best friends. Flitzi, a mischievous squirrel, and Karl, a clever raven. Luna was known for always being in a good mood. No matter how cloudy the weather or how many homework assignments she had, her laughter was like sunshine for everyone around her. But one morning, everything changed. When Luna woke up, she felt strangely empty. She sat up, saw Flitzi playing on the windowsill, and Karl perched in the tree outside. Normally, she would have already been laughing. Flitzi was famous for his silly tricks, and Karl often looked like a wobbling potato when he flew. But today, no laughter came. She tried giggling, fooling around, pulling funny faces in the mirror, but nothing worked. Her laughter was gone. "Flitzi, Karl!" she called out in panic. "I've lost my laughter!" Her friends came running. "Don't worry," said Flitzi, who always had a plan. "We'll find it, but first we need to figure out where it went." And so their adventure began. The three friends started their search in the garden, where Luna had last laughed loudly, but there was nothing, except for a set of tiny footprints leading to the edge of the forest. "These aren't squirrel tracks," Flitzi observed, sniffing around. "There's something magical going on here." Karl puffed up his feathers and croaked, "This smells like trouble. I don't like trouble." Still, they followed the tracks to a large, round boulder. On the boulder was a glittering note stuck to the surface. Luna carefully pulled it off and read aloud, "If you seek the laughter, follow the path of the giggling stones." Luna blinked in surprise. "Giggling stones? That sounds crazy." But Flitzi bounced excitedly. "This is our clue. Let's go." Karl sighed and flew after them. "If I get laughed at because of this, there will be trouble." Soon, they found a narrow path made of shimmering stones. "Are these the giggling stones?" Luna asked. As soon as she stepped on the first one, the stone let out a soft giggle. The next stone giggled louder, and soon the entire forest was filled with cheerful laughter. "This is incredible!" Luna exclaimed. Flitzi rolled on the ground, laughing, and even Karl couldn't stop himself from letting out a small cackle. The path led deeper into the forest, where it became darker and more mysterious. But the giggling stones made the journey less scary. Finally, the path ended at a glowing cave. "This must be it," whispered Luna. Flitzi grabbed a stick like it was a magic wand and marched ahead. "Don't worry, I'll protect you." Karl landed on Luna's shoulder. "I'll stay up here for a better view." Inside the cave, they found a tiny goblin with a huge nose and a wide grin. He was sitting next to a large cauldron that shimmered and bubbled with magical light. "I am Bola, the giggle goblin," he announced proudly with a bow. "Welcome to my laugh lair." Luna stepped forward. "Did you steal my laughter?" she asked bravely. Bolly scratched his head sheepishly. "Stole is a harsh word. I just borrowed it. The other goblins were so sad, so I thought a little laughter might cheer them up." Luna crossed her arms. "My laughter belongs to me. I need it back." Bolly nodded. "I understand, but I can't just give it back. You'll have to earn it. Let's have a contest. Whoever tells the best joke wins the laughing cauldron." Luna and her friends agreed. "But I warn you," Bolly said with a wink, "I'm the best joke teller in the entire Enchanted Forest." The duel began. Bolly told a joke about a clumsy troll that was so funny, Flitzi nearly fell off his branch. Karl tried a joke about ravens, but Bolly only chuckled politely. Finally, it was Luna's turn. She thought long and hard, then said, "Why can't ghosts tell lies?" "Because they're always transparent." Bolly laughed so hard he clutched his belly. "That's the best joke I've ever heard," he exclaimed. "You win." Bo waved his hand over the cauldron, muttering a few magic words, and suddenly Luna felt her laughter return. She laughed out loud, clear, warm, and joyous, and the whole forest seemed to laugh with her. Bolly promised never to take anyone's laughter without permission again, and gave Luna a small laughing stone that sparkled in her palm. "If you ever feel sad, this stone will remind you of our adventure," he said. Luna thanked him and said goodbye with a final laugh. Back in the village, Luna told everyone about her journey. The children and adults laughed at the giggling stones, the goblin, and the joke duel. Laughter spread like a wave, and soon the entire village had one of the happiest days ever. Luna now understood how important it was to share her laughter with others. It made the world a brighter place. That evening, Luna lay happily in bed. She held the laughing stone in her hand and thought of her friends, the giggling stones, and the little goblin Bowley. And as she drifted off to sleep, her laughter stayed with her, warm, joyful, and endlessly precious.